it's my birthday.
22.
Alright, homegirls, so I'm going to do my hair, my makeup. I'm just gonna do half up, half down, and then I'm going to crimp my hair. Even if I don't go anywhere, I mean, it doesn't even matter as long as I look cute. So I usually crimp my hair first and then I do the style that I'm going to be doing, but today I'm going to do it different. I'm going to do my half up, half down first, and then we're gonna get to crimping. And then I always usually do my makeup first also, but since like sometimes when I do my hair, like straighten it, like any type of heat, I start sweating in my makeup, like, you know. If you guys can hear my daughter in the background, you know, that's just my baby girl being all talkative and stuff. So ow. So this is how it's looking, like this. So it's gonna be like this, you know, cute and whatever, but it's gonna be crimp. I'm just kidding. Dude, should I do like something crazy and cut my freaking hair off? If you guys know me personally, you guys know that I am always so hesitant to do anything with my hair. When I say anything, I mean like dye it, cut it. The only thing that I will do to my hair is put heat, and that is it, girl. Because I'm not gonna go and chop off my long beautiful hair like no. Huh, baby girl? Nuh-uh. So let's get to crimping. So this is from Bedhead TIGI Wave Artist. I don't know, I think I got it from like Walmart. I don't remember how much it was, you know. I think, but I'm pretty sure it was like $20 something. I don't know, but it works pretty good for me. This is how I crimp my hair. So I usually just leave it on for like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I move down to the next section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Alright guys, I'm in my room. I'm going to go ahead and get my makeup started. Today I am drinking a vitamin water. It is the acai blueberry pomegranate flavor. It says XXX on here, but it's good. I usually get a different one. I can't remember what flavor it is, but my boyfriend bought me this one time and it was bomb. Moisturize the lippies. So do you guys remember the pimple that I had on my chin last video? Well, here she is. She's growing into a beautiful juicy pimple. I haven't popped it because I don't want to. I mean, like, the longer I go without popping it, the better that it's gonna look when I do pop it, you know. So I'm just gonna moisturize my face, get my makeup started. I'm not gonna film doing my makeup. I'm just gonna do all that off camera, and then I'm gonna come back once I'm done with that and give you guys a little story time. I do want to tell you guys a bit of background as to how me and my boyfriend met, and the time that we got caught. I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of videos ago I did mention to you guys that I wanted to let you guys know about that. So that's going to be today's story time. But yeah, I'll see you guys when my makeup is done. Bye. Wow, hello there. I didn't know you guys were waiting for me. I'm sorry. What's up, homegirls? It's your girl Iris, back with another freaking video. So I did my hair. The freaking mosquito fly, whatever that was. Anyway, to you guys earlier, I am gonna go ahead and do a story time with y'all. Am I good here? I'm sitting on my bed, but what if I... Nope. Okay. Anyway, I do want to let you guys know about me and my boyfriend. I don't know, am I talking about him too much? Am I talking about my boyfriend and my daughter too much? And I'm so sorry. I mean, my life is pretty boring. I don't have any friends except for one. Shout out to my girl Cheyenne. But anyway, yeah. So I told my boyfriend to come through, but he didn't want to. I don't know, I guess he's like camera shy. I don't know. But anyway, so my boyfriend's name is Ho Al. We did meet 4 years ago, 2022. So we met about 2018. I'm not good at math, guys. But anyway, at that time that we met, I believe he was 23 and I was 18. Yeah, I think I was 18. And he told me that he already had an eye on me, you know, but that he wouldn't like have the guts to talk to me. Until one day he actually did. He said, "What's up?" And I was like, "Who is this?" Nah. But it was sometime in 2018. And it was funny because me and my little brother Goyle, we were going to our elementary that we have there. We were gonna go, I think we were gonna go play or like steal the Wi-Fi from the school or something, and it was late at night, so we were going home already. And wow, he was outside by his house, and he said, okay, so if my siblings are watching, Goyo knows the story, but to whoever else is watching that knows me, this is the true story of how me and Joel met. Okay, he didn't want me to tell you guys, but I mean, we're already past that, you know. We're 4 years into our relationship. I mean, yeah. So yeah, he was outside his house and he said, do you guys want to smoke some, no, do you guys want to buy some drugs? And then Goyo said no, obviously, because he was little. And then I said no because I'm broke, you know, so I didn't have no money to buy no weed. And he's like, okay, well, do you guys want to smoke some drugs? And Goyo still said no. And me being the Iris that I am, I was like, hell yeah, I want to blaze it, hell yeah. So I stayed to blaze it with him, and Goyo went home. It was late at night, maybe like 8, 9 or 10, I'm not too sure. And yeah, we stayed there, we blazed it, you know. We were just talking, and then excuse me, Goyo had came back for me. He's like, dude, let's go home already, like mom's gonna be home any minute now, you know, let's go home. And I was like, no, it's okay, I'll go home in a bit, you know, just run along now, little brother. Yeah, so we just kept blazing it, and then I finally decided to go back home. So I went home, and that was that, you know. And then like a few days later, we chilled again. So that was the first time that we actually met. Okay, that day was the first time that we met. And then like when we started to talk, I would hang out with him behind my mom's back because I knew that my mom wouldn't let me hang out with him because, one, he was older than me, and my mom really never like let me go out like that, you know, especially with a dude. I don't think she would have let me go, so I would just sneak out when she would go to work. And don't do that, kids. Listen to your mama and behave, okay? Nah. But yeah, and then the second time that we hung out, it was during the daytime, and I think we were chilling in his backyard, and he had a wax pen, and we would always blaze it, or we would drink up, or we would do both. But it was like always good time with him. It was like just chill vibes, like really chill vibes, you know, like any other boy that I would want to hang out with, like they would want to chill, smoke, and then do more than that, you know. And I'm just like, oh my god, you know, like I just want to smoke. I just want to smoke. So yeah, with Joe, I was just like so chill. Like, he never expected anything back from me. Like, we would literally just sit like in his backyard and just like be quiet. But to me, it wasn't like an awkward feeling. It was just like we were high just there, you know, like enjoying the time, the quiet, the breeze, the birds, you know. Well, to me it was like that. I don't know to him, but yeah. And then we hung out a couple of times before we got caught. And the day that we actually got caught, me and him, we call it the Carl's Jr. day, because that day, I remember that day, it was daytime. My mom had just gone to work. Like, she had just gone to work, and I got ready to go see him. I remember I was wearing like some shorts, and I believe it was a crop top, and some black and white Jordans. And my brother, he was by the door where I was leaving, right? And then I was like, I'll be back. I'll be back. And he's like, where are you going? And I was like, don't worry about it, I'll be back, little bro. And like, he got mad at me. He's like, if you go, I'ma tell mom. And I just left. I didn't care. I was like, I don't think he's gonna snitch on me. I don't think he's gonna snitch on me. A little boy snitched on me. But anyway, that's still, you know. So yeah, I went to his house, and I don't remember if that was the same day that I actually went into his house. No, that was a different day. Okay. So yeah, we decided we were hungry, so we went to a place that we call El Cinco. It's like maybe like 10-15 minutes away from like where we used to live in West Side. And we went to Carl's Jr. because we were hungry, you know. So we went to Carl's Jr. and we were eating, and we would go to the cuts because we would blaze it. So we went to the cuts, we stopped, and we were eating. We were eating at Carl's Jr., you know, we had the munchies or whatever. And we literally drove through the cuts getting high for hours, guys. Like, we blazed it a lot. And that day, I knocked out in his car because I was so lit. And I remember I was just like in the car seat, in the passenger, like, out of it, you know, all high, like weed nap. And he would tell me, he's like, hey, do you want me to take you home? And I was like, no, it's okay. And I would say no because I was still lit out of my mind, and I didn't want to go home like that, you know, because I needed time to chill. So I was just trying to sleep it off. And every, like, I don't even know, every 5-10 minutes he would tell me, Iris, do you want to go home? Do you want me to take you home? I'll be like, no. He's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. I spent all afternoon with this guy, like all afternoon. I didn't go back home until my high went down, which was late at night. Well, I think it was like 9 or 10. And well, I told him, I was like, okay, I think you can take me home already, you know, like I don't think I'm that lit anymore. So we drove by my house one time. Well, it was like, I think 2 times, but the first time that we passed by, I noticed that my mom's car was there, and I was like, wait, my mom's car is there. So we were like, fuck, what do we do? And I was like, just keep going. And we kept going. And then, like, I was just trying to, like, think about what to do, what to say, you know. And then we drove back the second time, and I was like, all right, then, like, just drop me off, you know. But, like, as soon as you drop me off, you need to go, you know. And I got off the car, and Goyo came up. And he's like, your ass is dead, which I already knew, you know, because I was like, fuck, I'm getting in so much trouble. And I was telling Andrew, I was just like, just go, dude, you know, like, just go. And my mom came out of the back. She came out the back of my house. She was there the whole time, guys. The whole time that me and Joel were in the cuts, she was there. Who called my mom? Who let my mom know? It was little bro. It was little bro. It had to be. Sorry, Goyle, but it had to be you. But anyway, yeah. But my mom was coming out and she told Joel to stop, to not leave, and he did not leave. He stayed. And I had told him, I was like, go, no matter what, go. And he stayed for my mom to come. And she was all telling my mom, my mom was all telling Joel, she's like, I know who you are, I know where you live, I'm gonna go to your house, I'm gonna tell your mom this and that. And I was just like, oh my god, like, this is not happening right now. This is not happening. And before all this, like, because I knew that we were bound to get caught, you know, sooner or later we were gonna get caught. And like when we were chill and just like in his backyard or in his house, I would tell him, no matter what, if we get caught, do not say that we were smoking weed. Do not say that we were smoking weed. No matter what happens, do not say that, you know? And like I just knew that I had to tell him, like, don't say this, like, don't tell him, you know. All we were doing was just kick it, go to eat, and that's it. That is it, nothing else. But anyway, back to where we were at. She was like, I'm gonna go to your house, I'm gonna tell your mom this and that, I'm gonna call the cops. What did you do to my daughter? Like all this. And my mom and his mom, they would work together in that same spot. Like it was, oh my god. And well, my mom, she beat my motherfucking ass, I'll tell you that much. When Joel was still there in his car, she had like a long ass stick, like a twig, I don't know what the fuck, and she whooped my ass with that shit in front of him. Like, I was so embarrassed, but I was like so high that shit did not hurt. Like Joel saw, girl, get it together. Okay, Joel saw my mom beat my ass, and when he drove off, he didn't go to his house because of what my mom told him, you know. So I guess he went to, like, he told me that he went to his friend's house. And when we went inside, my mom was all telling me, like, what did you guys do? What were you guys doing? Why were you guys in the cuts for so long? And I was just like, we were just hanging out, you know. And then she's like, why are you acting weird and this and that? Which I wasn't acting weird, but like she just knew, you know, that I had blazed it. And I was like, oh, Nadine, you know, like I was just so chill. And she was like, my mom was pissed, guys. Like she was freaking pissed. Like I understand why she was pissed, you know. But I was just like so chill, whatever. And we went back and we went inside, and she kept whooping my ass. Like, I'm not embarrassed to say it because I deserved it, but yeah, she was whipping my ass. Like how I told you guys, I was in my shorts and my crop top, so like she was like, why are you even dressed? In her mind, she's like, why are you dressed like that? What the fuck did you guys do, you know? Like, but I was like, nothing, mom, we were just chilling. We went to Carl's Jr., you know. And she's like, you better go. Well, she didn't tell me to go change, but I went to my room and I changed. And like when I was changing, like I already had bruises in the back of my legs of like how hard she hit me. Like, I'm not kidding, guys. And I remember her saying, like, are you drunk? Did you drink? Did he get you drunk? And I was not drunk. And she was telling me, because like when she was hitting me, like I didn't cry, I didn't like move or nothing, you know. Like I was just literally, I was letting her whip my ass. And I was like, no, mom, I'm not drunk, you know. Like, we didn't do anything. All we did was go eat and hang out. That's it. And then she called my stepdad at the time, and he was more like understanding. And I think it was because of the time that he said that he thought that Joel was in my closet, but whatever. And my mom's like, we need to go to his mom's house, we need to go let her know, you know, this and that. And I was like, fuck, like I don't want to go do that, you know. And then that's when I went to go change and put like my t-shirt, whatever. And we literally drove to his house. They knocked on the door and they were like, is your son home? And Joel's mom's like, no, he's not home at the moment. And then he's like, well, can you call him and tell him to come home? And then she's like, yeah, let me call him. And my suegra, she calls him, tells him, hey dude, like you need to come home because like this girl's parents are here, you know. And I was so embarrassed, like so embarrassed that we put his mom through that. And there was a chair outside of his house, and I sat down on the chair. Like I was still lit. I just sat down and I was just there, you know, like thinking, like, fuck, like what are they gonna do, you know, what are they gonna say, whatever. But they basically told his mom, like, my daughter is underage, she's just 18, like, your son, she was chilling with your son, they were in the cuts, I don't know what. And then Joel came and they asked him, what did you guys do, where did you guys go, this and that. And I think it was my stepdad that told him, did you guys blaze it, did you guys do drugs, did you guys drink, did you guys have sex? Like, they asked him that. And Joel was like, no, all we did was smoke. And then I was looking down and I look up at him and I'm just like, wow, the one thing I told him to not say, he freaking said it. And I was like, fuck, we're dead already. Because, like, my parents, if something happens, they will pressure you, but they won't go to the extent of, like, calling the police or, like, you know, doing something like that. But I think the reason why Joel said that we only smoked weed was because they said that they were gonna call the cops, you know. So Joel's like, no, we didn't have sex, we didn't do nothing, all we did was just smoke, you know, we went to eat burgers and we smoked and that's it. And I was just like, I'm dead. Like, nothing's gonna happen to him because I know damn well my parents are not gonna call the cops. But me, I already got my ass whooped. Like, what else are they gonna do to me, you know? And I was like, wow. And then, well, like, his mom, like, I think she started crying, I don't remember too sure, but she started crying and I felt so freaking bad. And I wanted to tell her, I was like, don't worry, Doña Sophie, like, they're not gonna call the cops, they're bluffing. But I was like, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, you know. But yeah, like, that day was so crazy because there's, like, so much to the story, but I don't want to say everything because that's, like, too personal. So I'm just telling you, like, the things that I think are okay to say. But yeah, that day was, like, so crazy. If you guys knew all the details, like, you guys would, like, be like, wow, like, fuck, like, I can't believe you did that, this and that. But yeah, that day was so crazy because after that, my mom, like, she literally didn't want anything to do with me. And, like, I freaking understand her because I did put her through so much and I regret everything that I ever did. If I could go back in time, I would, and I'll take everything back and I'll redo it and I'll be the best daughter that I can ever be. But whatever, we can't change the past. So after that, like I said, my mom didn't want anything to do with me. So she called my grandma up and she's like, dude, I need Edie's to go spend some time with you because I need time to, like, process and figure out, like, what I want to do, what, you know, I need her to chill the fuck down because prior to that I was already, like, fucking up. So I lost contact with Joel and I was so freaking sad because I was already catching feelings for him and I didn't have no way to communicate. I couldn't tell him, like, hey, like, I'm so sorry that I put you through this, you know, like, you know, it was my fault because I kept trying to pursue us, you know. And I just wanted to apologize and let him know, like, if you don't want nothing to do with me, that's fine, I totally understand. But the good thing is that I wasn't alone in my grandma's. My brother went with me and he had a phone, so I told him, I would beg him, I was like, Goyo, please let me borrow your phone, just one call, please. I would literally beg him. And I was like, just one call, Goyo, it will be fast, I just, like, want to tell him hi, like, you know, if everything is okay. And my brother, he's like, no, he's like, we're gonna get in trouble, you know, like I understand why he was telling me no. He was trying to, like, you know, protect me and protect himself. He didn't want us to get us in trouble. Well, he's like, fine, you know, I'll call him, I'll see if he answers, and then I'll pass you the phone. And I was like, okay, thank you. And he did not answer the first time. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, Goyo, please try him one more time. If he doesn't answer, then that's it. He answered the second time. And Goyo let me talk to him. And I was like, hey, this is Iris, you know, like, how are you? I'm so sorry about what happened. Like, I still think about you. Like, I think we went, like, a week without communication. I don't remember. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, is everything fine? Like, I still want to talk to you. Like, it's gonna be hard for me to get in contact with you, but I still think about you all the time. and he told me, I still think about you too. And he told me that he wants to keep talking to me. And that time, like, I was so sad that week. Like, I was so sad because, like, when you like somebody and you want to keep talking to them and then, like, you just, like, lose them, like, it takes a toll on you, you know? And when he told me that, I was so freaking happy. I was like the freaking happiest girl ever. I was just like, oh my god, like I was cool not talking to him for like another day or two, because like he told me like, I want to talk to you too, you know, like I can't wait to see you, this and that. So I was like, oh my god, my baby. But yeah, and then I came back to my mom's, but I didn't stay with her. I went to live with somebody else, and it was at that time when like I was catching feelings for him, but I didn't want to catch feelings for him because I was just like do I really want to fall in love with somebody? Do I really want like to go through all that stuff, you know? Because I had already gone through something prior to getting to know him with another past relationship, and that one was really hard on me too, because I really did like the dude, you know, but it wasn't possible. I'm not gonna go into detail with that, but yeah, so I didn't want to go through that again. But this one time we finally got to hang out, and we were chilling right there close to home, you know, and we made out for like a long minute. We literally made out for a long minute in his car, and that kiss made me realize that I really was into him and I really wanted something serious with him. I'm trying not to cry. But I went home and I cried to my friend. I told her, because I was like, dude, like I'm like getting feelings for him and I like him already, and it's too late. Like I like him already, you know. And then I was like, I don't know if I should tell him. Like I told him that I don't want to fall in love, I don't want to like him, this and that, but it was too freaking late. And I was crying because I don't know, I just didn't want to allow myself to go in that direction, but I did. And I finally decided to tell him, like, yo, like I hope, you know, maybe one day we're more than friends. And he would tell me like, it like take time, because he had just gotten out of a relationship too, like a long year relationship, and he's like, let's just take our time, this and that. And I was like, boy, how much time do you need? And we were talking for like, I think like 6 months or like a year before like he actually asked me out. And when he asked me out, I was living with somebody else. You see how my life like really like changed because like of the things that I did. Like I literally went from house to house to house because of the bad decisions that I made. But anyway, I remember that day when he asked me out. He picked me up from school. He bought flowers, but he didn't give them to me until he dropped me off, which I didn't even know he had them. But yeah, like we were in his car still. We were in front of the house that I was staying at, and we were saying bye, you know, whatever. And then he gets the flowers and he's like, well, you know, do you want to be my girlfriend? Like he said blah 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 blah, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, I acted cool, you know, because I didn't want to show that I was fucking excited and all happy and shit. And I was like, hell yeah, I want to be your girlfriend, you know, whatever. And I remember giving him a kiss, going inside. And I go inside, I close the door, the front door, and like I just lean back on the door and like a deep breath, and I smell the flowers, and like I just had a big old smile on my face. And I remember my friend, she was in the kitchen, and I walk in with the flowers, and she's like, did he ask you out? And I was like, yes. I was like so freaking happy, oh my god. But yeah, that's the story time, you know. Hopefully it was interesting. I'll kind of stop talking about my boyfriend now, because I feel like in every video it's either my boyfriend or my daughter. I'm sorry, I'm just so proud of my boyfriend and my daughter. I'm so proud of my little family that I have. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, this was my makeup. I didn't show you guys. I was gonna do like a full eye look, but I was like, let me just do something chill since I'm not gonna go out or anything. It is my birthday, but I mean, ooh, but a bitch going broke. She ain't got no money to go out and treat herself, you know. So just gonna spend some time with my boyfriend at home and my daughter, maybe watch a movie, eat some popcorn, you know, some quality time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support your homegirl. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.